The history of religion is a story we think we know, a story of prophets, scriptures, and faith in the divine encounters of others. But what if there's another history? A secret history, hidden in plain sight, that suggests for millennia the path to the divine wasn't based on faith, but on direct personal experience. This story isn't about illicit drugs, it's about sacred sacraments, powerful plants and fungi that ancient cultures revered as a gateway to the gods. To understand their world, we must use their words, not hallucinogen, but entheogen, a term meaning to generate the divine from within. This is the story of a lost connection and how we are beginning to find it again. Nowhere is this secret history more clear than in ancient Mesoamerica. When Spanish conquistadors arrived, they found the Aztecs using a sacred mushroom they called teonanacat, the divine mushroom. The Spanish priests, determined to eradicate what they saw as devil worship, meticulously documented these rituals. In doing so, they became hostile witnesses, preserving the very knowledge they sought to destroy. Their records, like the famous Florentine Codex, describe nobles and priests consuming the mushrooms at feasts and coronations, experiencing terrifying and profound visions. The evidence isn't just textual. Hundreds of mysterious mushroom stones, some dating back 3,000 years, have been found across the region, carved effigies that were likely central to these rituals. The most stunning proof is etched into the statue of Xochipilli, the Aztec god of flowers. His body is adorned with entheogenic plants, with unmistakable mushrooms carved onto his knees, his face frozen in a state of divine ecstasy. This tradition was driven underground, but it never died. It survived in secret for centuries, most famously with the Mazatec healer, Maria Sabina, whose ceremonies brought these ancient practices into the modern world. The echoes of this tradition resonate across the globe. In ancient India, the Rig Veda, one of the world's oldest scriptures, praises a mysterious plant god called Soma. The hymns describe a mountain-dwelling plant with no leaves or seeds, whose juice granted immortality and allowed mortals to find the gods. For centuries, its identity was lost, but scholar R. Gordon Wasson proposed a compelling candidate, the iconic red and white Amanita muscaria mushroom, drawing a direct link to its use by Siberian shamans in their spiritual journeys. Meanwhile, in ancient Greece, the Eleusinian Mysteries were the most revered secret ritual for nearly 2,000 years. Initiates, including Plato and Aristotle, would drink a sacred barley potion called the kykeon, after which they experienced a vision so profound it was said to remove the fear of death. The secret? Scholars believe the barley was likely infected with ergot, a fungus containing psychoactive compounds chemically related to LSD. The mysteries weren't just about a substance, they were a sophisticated spiritual technology, combining a prepared mindset with a sacred setting to reliably produce a transformative experience. So why did this secret history become secret? A pattern emerges across cultures. Direct, personal experience with the divine was often seen as a threat to organized hierarchical religions. The Spanish violently suppressed the mushroom cults. Pre-Christian traditions in Europe were demonized and forgotten, their sacraments relegated to folklore. A gateway to the gods was systematically closed. Until now, we are living in the midst of a psychedelic renaissance. At institutions like Johns Hopkins, modern science is rediscovering these ancient spiritual technologies. Using fMRI scanners, researchers can now watch what the ancients could only describe. Under the influence of psilocybin, a brain network called the default mode network, our neurological seat of the ego, begins to dissolve. The ancient shaman's journey to the spirit world, the initiate's feeling of cosmic unity, now has a biological correlate. Science and mysticism are speaking the same language. The evidence is clear. In many ancient cultures, these fungi were not a fringe phenomenon. They were a central technology for healing, divination, and transformation, a direct line to the divine. This secret history challenges our understanding of the very origins of religion. It suggests that the most profound spiritual truths are not meant to be read in a book or heard in a sermon, but experienced directly. The gateway to the gods was never truly locked. We just lost the map, and now we are beginning to draw it once again.